Hello and welcome! Have you ever felt like you've been expected to perform a skill from the get-go? Well, you're not alone. Some have argued that teaching a skill is more important than memorizing and learning the underlying knowledge or facts of the skill. When this approach is taken, it can have negative impacts on the learner's outcomes. Let's take a look.
Hey GRU, so for our first lesson today, I'm just going to get you to play Claire de Lune. I want you to play both hands at the same time and read the sheet music. Here you go. Hey, that's not right. We're here to learn piano, not bang on the keys.
Do not fear, Willingham is here. I hear you have an issue with learning. I came up with the principles for learning, and I'm here to assist. What seems to be the problem?
Well, it's my first piano lesson, and my teacher just handed me the sheet without explaining anything.
I see. It sounds like your teacher wanted to apply piano skills straight away, rather than learning piano facts or theories first. This can be a problem for learning. Did you know that knowledge precedes skill? That knowledge precedes skill? Background knowledge and skills are deeply intertwined, meaning it can be difficult to perform a skill without first developing background knowledge. I have found this with analytical skills like critical thinking and analysis. I would argue that it's hard to be able to critically analyze anything if you don't know anything to analyze first. This means that when teaching others, we need to build their background understanding first. And in your case, this means music theory.
But you said you already knew some things about piano.
But I only know the names of the keys.
Ah, yes. This issue has been found before in research on background knowledge and ease of reading. Danielle has overassumed your background knowledge in music theory. This caused extraneous cognitive load, as your brain was juggling too much new information at once instead of focusing on playing.
But I was able to learn the piece in 2 days. How come it would take GRU so long?
Well, having more background knowledge on a topic actually improves your memory on that topic. When we already know something about a topic, you have a better mental representation of it. So it's easier to chunk new information, making learning faster and memory stronger. So for you, Danielle, learning a new piano piece can be easier as you can slot the new information into what you already know, helping you learn faster.
That makes sense. So for me to help GRU learn, I need to start with the basic music theory.
Exactly!
Okay, well, tell me what the keys are.
Well, it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.
Well, actually here we call them C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
Oh, no worries. That's actually really easy for me to remember.
That's right. Like I said, because you already have knowledge on the names of the keys, it makes it easier to remember the new information. This is because there is more information overlap, which can cause greater memory cues, making it easier for you to recall. Others have found this in their research, showing that people with relevant background knowledge remember more information after reading text than those who don't.
Okay, well now let's build the rest of your music theory knowledge.
Alright, I have learned all the music theory. What now?
Ah, yes. While background knowledge is important, it does not mean we're able to just apply the knowledge effectively. So now, we need to practice applying the knowledge.
Okay, so something like this?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, it appears my work here is done.
When teaching others new skills, it is important to remember that knowledge precedes skills. This means that we need to build the learner's knowledge on relevant background facts, theories, and information before we can expect them to go ahead and perform it. If we over-assume what we think the learner already knows, this can make it very difficult for the person to learn the new skill. Background knowledge is shown to improve memory, reduce cognitive load, and increase performance outcomes.
I encourage you all to remember this principle of learning when wanting to train others in future skills. Otherwise, you might get a visit from me too.